Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will be first on the attack. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Quickly complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Salter. Buying some time. Turning it on! He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll give it on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Touchdown, Colorado! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Bradley. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And can't make the connection on the soft toss. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. This is now a 7-point game. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They go picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And now this offense will take the field again. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now on second down for this offense. It's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Price. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a third and long. To throw, it's Salter. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man in the middle. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds his man. It's Edwards. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's Johnson wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The give to the lone running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
First down.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Kansas State, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Edwards. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got enough for the first down.
And, dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas, and go pick up 15-plus yards? What a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction? This guy's just got so much speed.
Johnson looking to throw. Makes the pass. Tight end getting vertical. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Jackson. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Kansas State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayden. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Salter. Caught behind the line, it's Welch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Edward. Gets it past the marker. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bradley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradley. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting close progression. And
good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. With the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Moving away from pressure. Oh, what a cut! They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air, it's Salter. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go to the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Hayden. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Fires downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks!
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quick handoff. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The give to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Powers through the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it in the middle, it's Smalls. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Kansas City, 20.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
He'll go to the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hogan. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking for room. It's Irvin. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. The Buffaloes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll sneak it. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Play action on first down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. You're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Welsh. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Hand off from the shotgun. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Look out, he's got room. Across the 45. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on him.
Chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The throw to the outside is complete. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And now they've moved into the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
38, Kansas State, 24.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Shakes off the defender. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking left. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line is set on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He'll do it himself. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Salter. Right on the money. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Bradley. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll go back to the ground. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This quarterback part of their running game.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Kansas State quick to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happened.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.